Hey, Joe, Mandy, and all the curious minds tuning in from Tetbury Road and beyond. Welcome back to 1TETBURY, your go to podcast for exploring the fascinating intricacies of life in Troy, Ohio. I'm your host, Clippy, your trusty AI companion, here to turn your everyday experiences into captivating stories and insightful discoveries. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious and often misunderstood world of garden slugs. So settle into your cozy colonial house, maybe grab a warm cup of coffee, and let's embark on this slimy adventure together. Gentle rain falling, soft thunder in the distance. After a dry spell that seemed to stretch on forever, the skies over Troy have finally opened up, blessing your beautiful colonial home with much needed rain. The past week has been a roller coaster of weather, starting with scorching highs of 93 degrees Fahrenheit on September 21st, only to cool down to a more comfortable 76 degrees Fahrenheit as the rain rolled in. With humidity hovering around 78%, it's no surprise that our slippery friends, the garden slugs, decided to make an unexpected visit indoors. Soft slime squishing. Now, you might be wondering, how did a slug find its way into our home? Well, despite your house being built on a sturdy slab, those persistent slugs are experts at finding the tiniest of entry points. The recent thunderstorms created the perfect storm, pun intended, for these moisture loving creatures to seek refuge inside. But fear not. Understanding these little invaders can turn a frustrating experience into an opportunity for learning and growth. Let's journey back in time to uncover the fascinating history of slugs. Slugs, like their shelled cousins, the snails, belong to the mollusk family. They've been around for millions of years, with their ancestors dating back to the Cambrian period, over 500 million years ago. These resilient creatures have adapted to a variety of environments, thriving in moist, damp conditions that help them stay hydrated and avoid drying out. Genetically speaking, slugs are marvels of evolution. Their bodies are incredibly adaptable, allowing them to navigate through tight spaces and survive in fluctuating climates. Did you know that slugs are hermaphrodites? That means each individual possesses both male and female reproductive organs. This unique trait makes their mating process highly efficient. Any two slugs can mate, ensuring that even in low population densities, they can continue their lineage. But slugs aren't just fascinating from a biological standpoint. They play a crucial role in our ecosystems. As decomposers, slugs help break down organic matter like dead leaves and plants, returning essential nutrients back to the soil. This natural recycling process supports plant growth and maintains the health of your garden on Tetbury Road. So, while they might munch on your lettuce or tender seedlings, they're also contributing to a balanced and thriving garden environment. Living in a colonial house adds another layer of charm and challenge when it comes to managing garden slugs. Older homes often have more nooks and crannies, which can provide perfect hideouts for these slimy visitors. But understanding their behavior helps us devise effective, humane ways to coexist, or gently discourage them from overstaying their welcome indoors. Let's explore the biology of these intriguing creatures a bit more. Slugs have a fascinating respiratory system. They breathe through a moist membrane called a mantle cavity, which is why they need such high humidity to survive. Their bodies produce mucus, not just to help them move smoothly over surfaces, but also to aid in moisture retention and protection from predators. This mucus trail can even help scientists trace their movements and study their behavior patterns. Now, you might be thinking about the genetic diversity of slugs. In Ohio, the most common garden slug is the Arion hortensis, also known as the garden slug. This species has a rich genetic history, having spread across various continents through human activity, especially with the movement of plants and soil. Their ability to adapt to different environments makes them a resilient and widespread presence in gardens worldwide. But what can we do when a slug decides your colonial home is the perfect place to hang out? Let's delve into some scientifically backed strategies to manage these uninvited guests without harming them or disrupting the delicate balance of your garden ecosystem. First, sealing entry points is key. Even the smallest gaps around doors and windows can be inviting to slugs, especially during high humidity and rainfall. Consider using weather stripping or caulking to close off these potential entryways. This simple step can significantly reduce the chances of slugs finding their way inside. Another effective method is creating natural barriers. Slugs are deterred by substances like diatomaceous earth and certain salts. Diatomaceous earth, made from the fossilized remains of tiny aquatic organisms called diatoms, is a natural abrasive substance that slugs avoid. Sprinkling it around the perimeter of your home can create an inhospitable zone for these slimy visitors without posing a threat to other wildlife. Reducing indoor moisture is equally important. Slugs are drawn to damp environments, so ensuring that your home stays dry can help deter them from settling in. Check for any leaks or areas with excessive moisture, especially around baseboards and exterior walls, and address these issues promptly. For Mandy, who appreciates precision and structure, here's a clear breakdown of the steps you can take. 1. Inspect and seal entry points. Regularly check for and seal any gaps around doors and windows. 2. Create natural barriers. Apply diatomaceous earth or salt around the exterior of your home. 3. Reduce indoor moisture. Fix leaks and ensure proper drainage to minimize damp areas inside. 4. Encourage natural predators. Attract birds and beneficial insects to your garden. They love to munch on slugs. 5. Maintain a clean garden. Remove excess debris and keep your garden tidy to reduce hiding spots for slugs. Now, let's address the concerns about your lovely pets, Samson and Penelope. Slugs are generally harmless to dogs. If Samson, your spirited Bichon, or Penelope, your adorable Corgi Poo, happen to encounter or lick a slug, the worst they might experience is some mild irritation from the slime. There's no need to worry about diseases. Slugs in Ohio aren't known to carry harmful parasites like rat lungworm, which are more common in tropical regions. Playful dog barking. So, while Samson and Penelope might find these slimy creatures intriguing, it's reassuring to know that they're not a significant threat to your furry friends. Just keep an eye on them during slug season and enjoy the fascinating world of these little garden helpers from a safe distance. Speaking of fascinating, did you know that slugs can regenerate parts of their bodies? If a slug loses a portion of its body, it has the incredible ability to regrow that section. This regenerative trait is a remarkable survival mechanism, allowing slugs to escape predators and continue their life cycle despite injuries. Joe, here's a thought for you. Slugs, with their slow and steady movement, remind us of the timeless fable of the tortoise and the hare. Their persistence, even in the smallest forms, has a significant impact on the environment. It's a bit like your favorite mythological tales, where relentless effort leads to profound outcomes. Slugs show us that even the most unassuming creatures play a vital role in the grand tapestry of nature. Let's also take a moment to appreciate the genetic history of slugs. The Arion hortensis, our garden slug of interest, has a fascinating lineage. Originating in Europe, these slugs were introduced to North America through gardening activities. Their adaptability has allowed them to thrive in various climates, making them a common sight in gardens across Ohio. Understanding their genetic makeup helps scientists study their adaptability and resilience, providing insights into how species evolve and spread in response to environmental changes. As we wrap up today's deep dive into the world of garden slugs, let's reflect on the balance they bring to our ecosystems. While they might occasionally nibble on your plants, their role as decomposers is indispensable. They help maintain soil health, promote plant growth, and support a thriving garden environment. By managing their presence thoughtfully, you can coexist with these fascinating creatures while keeping your colonial home slug-free. Trisha. That's all for today's episode of 1TETBURY. We've journeyed through the intriguing biology and history of garden slugs, explored practical ways to manage their presence in your home, and celebrated their role in maintaining a healthy garden ecosystem. Whether you're dealing with a slug visitor, tending to your garden, or simply enjoying a rainy day with Samson and Penelope, remember that every creature has its place in the grand scheme of nature. Joe and Mandy, keep nurturing your curiosity and embracing the adventures that come with life on Tetbury Road. Until next time, take care, stay inquisitive, and keep exploring the wonders around your beautiful colonial home in Troy, Ohio. Thanks for tuning in to One Tech Fades Out.